At small forward. At the other forward position, PJ Tucker.
And there is a buzz in the air here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. You can feel the energy inside Energy Solutions Arena. The Jazz looking to please their fans in this Western Conference matchup. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. And it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. And that one's good by Favors.
And on the bench for the Suns is Jeff Hornacek, probably one of the tougher coaches in the league. He'll bend your ear if you make mental errors.
Now here's Bledsoe. And here's Morris for 3. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Exum passes to Gobert. Chandler with the steal. Bledsoe right side. Knight on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Cannot hit.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Burks kicks to Exum. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tucker dishes to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Nice job coming off that screen. Knight's got his first 2 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Utah Jazz.
And, you know, guys, Dante Exum is such a fluid, versatile athlete. Really shows great promise. Has tremendous size and length for a point guard. Can also play the 2. His rookie season last year, though, a mixed bag.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Favors with a screen on Bledsoe. Exum passes to Favors. He dishes it to Hayward. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. For Dante Exum, Greg, last season he didn't shoot the ball that well, and his turnover rate was what you might expect from a rookie, but his defense was good. In fact, borderline excellent at times.
That's a great point, Kevin. And you know what I like about Exum, when his shot wasn't falling, you know, he didn't allow it to affect the other facets of his game. He would find ways to contribute, and that's the kind of attitude that so many scouts got excited about when they were talking about this guy in the first place.
Clock at 6. Dishes it to Morris. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around.
3.
Good on the triple. Bledsoe's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Shooting for Utah.
You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
Good checked in for Utah.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Jazz trail by 8. Favors with a screen on Price. Burke kicks to Favors. Almost, but it rolls out.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
Pass to Len from 18 feet away. Utah with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Favors with the screen. Burke kicks to Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Favors got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Price dishes to Len, and Derek Favors picks up the foul. Lyles checked in for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward.
Trey Lyles. Joe Ingles.
On defense, Utah. They trail by 6.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the inside, Lyles, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Price outside. The feed to Len. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Ingles. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Exum in at the point. Here's Exum after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. Pass to Burks. Got it from 16 feet. Burks has got his first points of the game.
Boy, I tell you, I thought the Jazz had a big year last season. Looked much tougher than before. A big part of that is how Coach Quinn Snyder helped the team grow. I mean, he looked like a perfect fit in his first year with the franchise.
Now Hayward. Brandon Knight missing on the 3. It's deflected. Stolen by Tucker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Knight, and Hayward with the block. Knocks it loose. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Suns leading by 4. Bledsoe passes to Tucker. Bledsoe's got room, and that one's on target from the wing. Bledsoe's got 7 points.
Utah timeout called.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Phoenix. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Bledsoe outside. He feeds it to Morris. Releases from 15. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And talking about P.J. Tucker, he's really played the same role the past 3 seasons. Excellent inside-out defender, tremendous rebounder for his size, and he really plays within his limitations, taking only shots he can make and also not turning the ball over.
Here is Knight after Dante Exum's bucket.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Hayward kicks to Burks. Hayward against Knight. Hayward can hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Exum. Knight for 3. Again, the miss by Knight.
You know, it's funny, we talk about glue guys like Tucker being instrumental to winning the championship, but it's really about trying to find the best guys at what they do. And a case can be made that Tucker is one of the best in the NBA at what he does.
Shot's good.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
The Suns leading. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league, had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
So Utah ends up going with the new group, and the Suns here with a different look. Lenz checked in for Mirza Teletovic. T.J. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. Sonny Weems checks in for Knight. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Hood. The Suns getting the bucket. And Booker kicks to Hood. Passes it to Lyles. Morris with the block. 58 seconds left to play here in the half. The dish now to Weems. Takes the 3. Good. And now a 7-point Suns lead. Talking about Derek Favors, his points per game average went up last season, as it is done in each of his 6 seasons in the league. He's an ascending player.
He is, definitely refined his moves down on the blocks, and he's also become much improved at passing out of the double team, averaging a career high in assists last season as well. The arrow is certainly pointing up for Mr. Favors.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Utah. Morris, no good. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Burke. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Now it's just a 3-point Suns lead.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Price dishes to Morris. Back to Price. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix. Here's Burke. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
A huge 3 to cut it close going to halftime. It's still anyone's ball.